Yes, I'm visible and audible properly to everyone. Hi, Adhay, hi, Yasin. Okay then. Yes, ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲರದು? ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಹೇಗೆ ನಡೀತಿದೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸು? Yes, it's going good. Well, fine. Good evening, gamer. Oh, nice. So I welcome you all to the Vedantu Karnataka, and today's session what we are going to do is for the midterm exams yav questions 100% sure short questions na tagondidene. Just in 40 to 45 minutes namage ella explain ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. Easy ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಫುಲ್ಲು, ಬಟ್ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು 50+ ಶೋರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದೆನ್ ವಿತೌಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 6 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ವೈಸು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ MCQ ಒಂದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಪ. ಅದ್ರ ತರಾನೇ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಮೇಕ್ ಶೋರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟಿಲ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That is very important, guys, and hit the like button also so that you will mark your attendance, right? So let's start with the solution chapter. First is define molarity and define molality. Okay, define the molarity and molality. Iveredu definition nalli 1 marks short agi bೀಳುತ್ತೆ. Okay, 1 marks short agi ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. Am I audible? Yes, Sheila, hi. Good. Preparation full ಜೋರ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆನಾ? ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಜೋರ್ ನಡೀತಿದೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇವು ಎರಡು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಏನು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮೇಕ್ ಶೋರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು. ಮೇಕ್ ಶೋರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಈ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೈ ವೇಟೇಜು? ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್, ಫಿನಾಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಈಥರ್ಸು, ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಇನ್ ಇನ್ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಷನ್ compounds. So you move chapters high weightage compared to the other chapter which is present, right? ನಿಮಗೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಮೇಲಿಂದ 2 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ 2 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ 2 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವನಷ್ಟೇ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಚಾನಲ್ ಮೇಲೆ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು, ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂಜಾ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂತ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂಜಾ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ವೈಸು ಯಾವ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಅವಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಾಕು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ನ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೋ ಚೆಕ್ ಇಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್. ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ 1 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಮೇಕ್ ಶೋರ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಲಿ. Done. So ಏನಂತೆ ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ if the ratio of the number of the moles of a solute to the volume of the solution in a liter is going to be what? Moles per liter will be what? You ಏನ್ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ಲಿಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್. ಸೊ ಇದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಮೊಲಾರಿಟಿ and molality. Next is what is the effect of the presence of the solubility of a solid in liquid? Solid ಮತ್ತೆ liquid ನಲ್ಲಿ pressure has no effect. Pressure will not be having any effect. And on the solubility of the solid in a liquid. On the solubility of the solid in a liquid. You are looking good. Vidya Chogle. Yes, I am looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Next comes what? What is the effect of temperature on the solubility of the gas in a liquid? Solubility of gas ಹೇಗಿದೆ? liquid ಮೇಲೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. So dissolution of a gas in a liquid is an exothermic process. Exothermic process ಅಂದ್ರೆ heat is being getting released there. Okay. Hence the increase in the temperature decreases the solubility of the gas. Clear? So which will increase the temperature. Increase ಆಗೋತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ temperature ಅದು decrease ಆಗೋತ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ solubility of the gas in the liquid. Done. Next question comes. State the Henry's law. Write its mathematical expression. Effect of the presence on the solubility of the gas in a liquid. So Henry's normal and the short question. Make sure you people will learn this and come for the for your midterm exams. Okay, midterm exams kare odkond hogi Henry's law mele aita. So on the solubility of a gas in a liquid, it states that partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to the mole fraction in the solution phase. Okay, first your phase iruttappa vapor phase dinda is directly proportional to the solution phase. Then, so this is what P is directly proportional to what? X. Like, yeah, what is the what is the proportionality constant? We will give it as KH here. KH is the proportionality constant and X will be remained in that way itself. Clear? The proportionality constant is going to be the KH. Now, where P is going to act like what? Partial pressure of the gas. X is going to be the mole fraction of the gas. KH is the Henry's law constant. Done. Now, next comes what? Next is how does the KH value of the gas vary with the temperature? As the temperature increases, whenever you are going to increase the temperature, the KH value of the gas also will start increasing. The KH value of the gas also will start increasing. Done. Next comes what? Write the difference between the ideal and non-ideal solution. Ideal ಮತ್ತೆ non-ideal solution ಮೇಲೆ short question. It's ಬಹಳ important. Okay, you people need to practice it very well. Understood? You people need to practice it very well. So, ideal solution ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Obeys the Raoult's law. A non-ideal solution opposite. Okay, doesn't obey the Raoult's law. It will not obey the Raoult's law. So, here delta H mixture is going to be completely 0. Here the delta H mixture is also going to be the 0. Same with the V also. Okay, delta V also. Okay. Next, intermolecular force in the solution is actually equal to the solute also and in the solvent also. But here, intermolecular interaction is actually not equal to solute and the solvent. Ma'am, should we mention all the terms or we can write only the mathematical form? You should write the mathematical form. With that, if you mention it, it will be clear. Yari clear agate, yar paper check ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಶಾನೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಈಗ 2 marks ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ. ಸೊ ಆ 2 marks ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀರ. ಸೊ ಆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು 3 marks ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. She is clever. She has written this much. Then this also can be done. I am serious, guys. It's not a joke. Okay. Next, write the difference between the non-ideal solution with the positive and the negative deviation. So, difference between normal, ideal and non-ideal solution. Innone difference ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ positive ಮತ್ತು negative deviation. ಎತ್ತದು non-ideal solution. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Non-ideal solution. Superb, guys. Anyone from the Bangalore? Okay. Non-ideal solution means with positive deviation andre enu? Delta H is always equal to positive. But what happens here? Delta H is going to be the negative. Done. So delta V mixture is going to be the positive here and delta V mixture is going to be the negative at the non-ideal solution with the negative deviation. Done. So vapor pressure of the solution is higher than that of the predicted by a Raoult's law. And here what happens at the negative deviation? The vapor pressure of the solution is lower than that of the predicted Raoult's law. ಇಲ್ಲಿ lower ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ higher ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ higher ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ positive ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆವಾಗ. Done. So ಇದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು negative ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆವಾಗ. Done. Studied this non-ideal and ideal solution, everyone? If yes, then please put the thumbs up in the chat box. Let's see how many people have studied the ideal and non-ideal solution. So next comes what? Intermolecular forces is actually, solution is actually less than in solvent and in solute. But what happens when it is a negative deviation in the non-ideal solution? It's going to be the more. Okay, intermolecular force of solution is going to be the more in solvent and in solute. Clear? Ma'am. Why is this ma'am laughing thing? How many marks will we get, please tell? If you study this much also, no, you will surely get 50 marks, amma. ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಕುಂತು ಓದಿದ್ರೇನು ಸಾಕು 45 to 50 marks short. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Next, what are colligative properties? Give the examples. The properties of a solution which depends on the number of the solute particles, which will completely depend on the number of the solute particles and not on the nature of the solute particles. It will not depend on the nature of the solute particles. It depends on what number of the particles. Okay, yav nature ide, whether it is solid, liquid, gas, doesn't matter to us. Clear? So are called as colligative properties. So elevation of boiling point, these all are called as colligative properties. Examples. Done. So what are isotopes and give an example. This is short question. Isotope is the Miss Madlik Kobede. Some binary solutions at specific concentration have the same composition in the liquid and the vapor phase and boil at the constant temperature are called as isotopes. Clear? Example in kodabodu ethanol mixture, water mixture. Done. Next, what does reverse osmosis mention its applications? So reverse osmosis amele problem anu keltare. Reverse osmosis problem anu keltare. Make sure you people will study the problem also. Okay, numerical problem sure to reverse osmosis mele. So make sure you people will practice that. Okay. Next, vapor pressure of a chlorosome is actually CHCl3. Okay, CHCl3 is a chloroform and is a dichloromethane, that is CH2Cl2 at 298 Kelvin. At 298 Kelvin are 200 mm of Hg and 415 mm of Hg. Okay, 200 mm of Hg and 5 to 415 mm of Hg respectively. So calculate the vapor pressure of the solution which is containing 0.5 moles of CHCl3. So they have told us to calculate what is sure shot. 5 marks question, ma'am. Yav sure shot of the head is question keltare 2 marks ge 3 marks ge. Aita? So to 0.5 moles of CHCl3 and 0.75 mole of CH2Cl2 at 298 Kelvin. At how much? 298 Kelvin. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ concentrate ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? They told us to calculate what? Where is our calculate? Yes, vapor pressure of the chloroform ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, XCHCl3 which is actually NCHCl3 divided by NCHCl3 and CHCl2. Done. So we know already all the substitution thing, that is 0.5, they have given it already in the question itself, right? So just we need to substitute it. 0.5 divided by 0.5 into plus CH2Cl2 then kotidarappa 0.75 kotidara 0.75. That will be what? 0.4. Done. Same now, XCH2Cl2 is equal to, means we need to know the value of CH2Cl2 also. No, we got to know only value of CH2Cl3, but Cl2 no gottagಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ, right? So ಅದನ್ನ minus ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ direct ಆಗಿ answer ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. That will be what? 0.6. Done. Next, PT. That is going to be the means partial pressure which we need to find it for the T, that is CHCl3 into CHCl3, that my plus P naught. So P naught value is same CH3 ಮತ್ತೆ Cl2 ದು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ substitute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ you will get the answer as what? 329 atm. We'll get it was 329 atm when external pressure. Yes, hi Lakshit. Yes. Next, 1 gram of a non-electrolyte solute dissolved in a 50 gram of a benzene lowered in the freezing point of a benzene by 0.40 Kelvin. The freezing point depression constant of a benzene is. Freezing point depression of the constant of the benzene is. Okay, once again guys. Yes. So how much it will be? Delta TF is equal to what? KF into, you people need to remember this formula, and according to that itself, whatever the KF has been given, you just need to start substituting those things in the equation. It's more than enough. Done. So this much you people will do know. You people will aram se score till 50 marks. Okay. Idu actually 5 marks question. Dana. Next, determine the amount in grams of CaCl2 I value, means want of factor they have given 2.47 dissolved in 2.5 liters of water such that its osmotic pressure is 0.75 atm at 27 degrees Celsius. R is equal to what? 0.0821 L atm per kilo per mole. Done. Here what we need to understand, W2 is actually equal to what? Pi M2V IRT. Pi M2V IRT. Clear? So W2 is going to be what? You people just need to substitute all the things. You will have the answer as W2 is equal to 3.42 gram. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. Yes, 5 marks question it is. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ 5 marks ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ? 5 marks ಬಿದ್ದೇ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಕುಂತ್ ಓದ್ ಹೋಗಿ. Similar questions only they will be asking it. Okay. According to these are all the multiple choice questions from the chapter solution. According to the Rawls law, the relative lowering of the vapor pressure is equal to. Come on, tell me the answers everyone. Let's see. Come on, tell me the answers for everyone. Come on, I want the answers for both the questions now. Fast. Yes. So this type of a multiple choice questions will be asked to you people. You people need to make sure to sit and study. Yes, mole fraction of the solute. Good. Which of the following solution will show the highest boiling point that you people need to write? Such we have a lots of questions which I have given it for the MCQs also. Sit and study these MCQ questions. Short you people will get one MCQ questions from these things. Done? Yes. Let's start with the electrochemistry. So let's start with the electrochemistry chapter now. In electrochemistry chapter, which are the most important topics I'll tell you people. So ಈಗ solution chapter ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೇನು important ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, Rolle's law important too, and I told you some formulas also which are important and what type of a numerical problems ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಈ ತರನೇ ನೀವು ಕುಂತ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಹೋಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನಂತೂ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿದೆ ಅದು ನೋಡಿ ಸಾಕು, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ electrochemistry, let's start. First question, write the Nernst equation and explain the terms. I have told you Nernst equation ಮೇಲೆ short question ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This is the Nernst equation and this is important. Clear? Now where E plus Mn and M is going to be the electrode potential of the metal M, and where E naught Mn plus and M is going to act like a standard electrode potential of metal M. R is going to be the universal gas constant, where the R has the value of 8.314 joules per kilo per kg. So ಇದನ್ನ completely solve ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆ equation ಬರುತ್ತೆ 0.591 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So ಅದನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ separate ಆಗಿ, but if they will ask write the Nernst equation, you people need to write this elaborated equation itself. Okay, ಈ ತರ equation ಬರೆದು ಈ ತರ explanation ಕೊಟ್ರೆ easy 2 marks ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? This is actually a 2 marks question itself. Okay, this is actually a 2 marks question itself. Done? Next, write the Nernst equation for the Daniell cell. So Daniell cell ಅಲ್ಲಿ Nernst equation formula ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, means they will give the equation. According to that equation, you people need to write the formula. Done. Here see, you can check it out. They have given the equation of Zn and Cu plus 2. So how it is happening in the form, they have given the Daniell cell. Okay, Daniell cell ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. Formula ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? That is E cell is equal to E naught cell RT divided by 2F ln of Zn plus 2 and Cu plus 2. Done. So what will be the note for the general equation of the type AA and BB, CC and DD? E cell is equal to E naught cell, where 2.303 RT NF log C degree C and D divided by A and B will be the answer. Done. So in this way you people need to write it. Next, represent the cell in which of the following reaction takes place. Check out the equation here. According to that, you people need to solve it. When you will upload the PDF, when is Baswaraj's class, live class? He will also take the live class soon. Okay, so when I'll upload, once the class is completed, I will upload the video. Okay, okay. Numerical it will come from our NCERT example questions, ma'am. Yes, in numericals most probably they'll ask it from the solved NCERT book questions itself, most probably. Okay, done. Now next is what? Represent the cell in which the following reaction will take place. So they have given the equation. They have told us to calculate what? E cell, if E naught cell is going to be what? 3.17 volt. Done. So here the whatever the value is, ma'am, we want important questions with answers, please. I am giving the important questions with answers, guys. ಕುಂತ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸನ್ನು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ E cell is equal to E naught cell divided by 2.303 RT divided by 2F. F is going to be the Faraday's and mg plus 2 and Ag plus 2. Done. So this is the equation which is present. According to that, you people need to substitute the values of R, T, F and all those things. You will get the answer as what? When you people exam malli already allowed the calculator. Aita. So adar prakara it easy agide. Just ಏನು ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಸ್ ರೂಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡಿಸಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಐ ನೋ ಇವನ್ ದೋ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತಾರ. ಸೊ ಎದಕ್ಕದು ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ರೂಲ್ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಂದು ರೂಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ. Next, calculate the equilibrium constant of the reaction, that is Cu2Ag plus Cu plus and 2Ag. That is what E naught cell is equal to 0.46 volt, where E naught cell is going to be 0.059 divided by 2 log of K. So what will be the E naught cell? That will be 0.46 and 0.059 divided by 2, that will be log K, and log Kc is equal to 0.46 into 2 divided by 0.059, that is log C is equal to 15.6. Kc will be how much? 3.92 into 10 raised to 15. 10 raised to 15. Ma'am, I'm scared for the numerical. Will it be easy? Yes, numerical will be very easy, guys. Just solve the NCERT solved questions plus first given things ಬರೀರಿ. ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೀರಿ. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಬರೀರಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬರೆದು ಗಿವನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಜೋಡೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಯಾವ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಒಂದು ಬರೆದು ಬನ್ನಿ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಅ 5 marks, then you will get at least 2 to 3 marks at least. Okay. Ma'am, will you be including coordination compounds too? Yes, I will be including coordination compounds also. Okay. Next, name the factors on which the conductivity of the electrolytic conductors or ionic conductors, on what factors the conductance of a solution will depend. Okay, it depends on nature of the electrolyte. So ಯಾವ ತರ ನೇಚರ್ ಇದೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಲೈಟ್ ಅದು, ಯಾವ ನೇಚರ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು, right? Next, afterwards the temperature is very important. Temperature means what type of a temperature is being applied. In case temperature apply ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ದ ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಸ್ಕಾಸಿಟಿ. ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ, ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಇದೆನೋ, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಇದೆನೋ, ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇದೆನೋ, ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ದೆನ್ yes, PDF I will be uploading, guys, once the class gets over. Okay. Ma'am, what about aldehydes and ketones? That also I will be including. Ma'am, please teach name reactions of preparations of phenol. It will be great. So preparations of phenols, which is there, I have explained it very easy way. I have already done one video also. Today also we'll discuss. I have taken that question also. We'll discuss it. Okay. So concentration of the ions in the solution and size of the ions and their solutions. So these are the few factors which is actually very good for the conductivity of the electrolytic conductors. Done? Clear? Next comes, this is also very important, guys, must do. Idu question ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬನ್ನಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. State the Faraday's first law of electrolysis, that the amount of chemical reactions occurs at any electrode during the electrolysis by a current is proportional to the quantity of the electricity which is being passed through the electrolyte, that is solution or a melt. Then, so this is also very, very important. Clear? Understood? Yes. Faraday's first law ಮತ್ತು second law please miss ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. Faraday's ಮೇಲೆ question short ಆಗಿ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. Where will you upload the PDF? Please tell. It will be in the description, guys. It will be in the description, guys. Okay. Next. State Kohl's law and independent migration of ions. This is short. Okay. ಇದು ಬಹಳ ಸಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ದ ಲಾ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಅನ್ electrolyte ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಸೊ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಸಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ದ ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೋಲಾರ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ done of the anions and cations means positive ಎಷ್ಟು ಏನ್ ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ, ಓಕೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಏನ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅದರದೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಮುಲರ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಆಫ್ electrolyte. So note what you people need to remember in this also, like lambda naught Na plus and lambda naught Cl minus are the limiting molar conductivity of the sodium and the chloride ions. Okay, and respectively then the limiting molar conductivity for the sodium chloride is actually given by the equation has this. Okay, this is the equation which they have given it. Then what is the chemistry first, ma'am? What is the chemistry first, ma'am? What is that meaning? Okay, next comes what in the general, if an electrolyte on the dissociation gives positive cations and negative cations, then its limiting molar conductivity is given by what? Lambda naught is equal to lambda plus lambda naught plus lambda naught lambda naught. Clear? So this is the way, means what? When the molar conductivity of sodium and chloride ions are respectively, then this will be the limiting conductor. And here how it will be in general electrolyte when it is dissociating, this will be the conductance. Clear? ಇದಷ್ಟು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು ಬಿದ್ದುಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾಕೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ತಿರುಗಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು ಆಯ್ತಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕುಹಲ್ಸ್ ಲಾ. ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ದೇ ಮೈಟ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಕುಹಲ್ಸ್ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಮೈಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ions, it is possible to calculate lambda naught m for any electrolyte from the lambda naught of individual ions, from an individual ions. Clear? For a weak electrolytes like acetic acid, it is possible to determine the values of its dissociation constant, that is Ka, and once we know the lambda naught m and lambda m at a given concentration C. Clear? Yes. Next, explain the lead storage battery or lead acid battery. This is very important. Adre last irutte important. Okay, lead storage ಮೇಲೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ lead storage ಮೇಲೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿದ್ದೇ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಕೆಂಡರಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ಯಾಂಡರಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್? ಓಕೆ, so explain the lead storage battery and lead acid battery. It is secondary cell and it consists of a lead has a anode, concentrate, lead has a anode and grid on the lead plate. Okay, with lead oxide and there is PbO2 has a cathode. Almost 38% of the solution is a sulfuric acid. Okay, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 38% ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸಲ್ಫರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. H2SO4, okay, has a electrolyte. Then now how the cell reaction when the battery is in use, when the cell reaction is going to work, means at the anode place what the reaction is happening, at the cathode what is happening, and overall what is happening, that you people need to understand. Okay, that is anode is Pb plus SO4 minus 2, where it will form what? PbSO4 plus 2 electrons, giving the electron. Okay, it will give the electron here, give the electron, and this will be our overall reaction which is forming. Done. So ಈ ತರ overall formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Done? Understood? Yes. On changing the battery, the reaction is reversed. So the chemical reaction occurs during the recharging is, so whenever the charging of the battery is being done, the reaction is being reversed. Okay, the reaction will be completely reversed. This is a reaction when it is happening when it is being not charging. Okay, so when reaction charge ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು different ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, opposite ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That's it. Okay. Next, name the methods to use to prevent the corrosion. So ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಂಕ್ ತಿಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಓದಿದ್ರು how many marks we will get? ಇಷ್ಟು ಓದಿದ್ರು you people will get 50 marks ಅಪ್ಪ. Okay, name the methods which is used in the corrosion. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಏನು ರಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದನ್ನ ಆಯ್ತಾ. Covering the surface with painting or by chemicals like bisphenol and covering the surface by other metals like Sn, Zn, etc. that are inert or react to save the object, save the object, and an electrochemical method is to provide a sacrificial electrode of another metal like MgZn, and which corrodes itself but saves the object. It will what? It will save the object. Clear? ಮೊದಲು ಓದ್ಕೋ ಅನ್ನ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು. ಓಕೆ, ಮೊದಲು ಓದ್ಕೋ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಗೈಸ್. ಮೊದಲು ಓದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕುಂತು ಓದಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ 2 ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮುಗಿದು. ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಪ? 2 physical chapters are done. Let's go to the inorganic now. Okay. So here in inorganic, that is our specially I'm speaking about the D and F block elements. It's completely exceptional chapter actually. So bala surfacing chapter anta kebಬಹುದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ D and F block elements ನಲ್ಲಿ 2 marks ಮತ್ತೆ 3 marks ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 5 marks questions ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? So first question is what? Give the general electronic configuration of A, D block elements, 3D series elements, 4D series elements and 5D series elements. So what will be the D block element? First it will be Ng, means all the general equations you people need to give it. According to the T block, it will be what? Ng, n minus d, d of 1 is to n 10 and 1s 1 minus 1 to 10. Okay. Next comes what? That is AR, that is D, 3D to 1 to 10, that is 4s to 1 to 2. So same with the KR also, that is going to be the 4D series elements, and 5D series elements are going to be what? XE. Done? XE. So under what condition the transition metal ions shows the paramagnetic property? Paramagnetic property ಯಾವ condition ಮೇಲೆ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ? Is too easiest. Yes, it is very easy. So only I am telling you, you can score very easily this lesson. Okay. Presence of at least one unpaired electrons is going to show what? Paramagnetic property. Okay, one unpaired electron idre paramagnetic anta ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Next, mention the 3D series element which shows the highest oxidation state. Mn, magnesium is going to show the highest oxidation state of +7. Okay, +7 oxidation state ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Done. Next, mention the 3D series element which contains maximum number of unpaired electrons. Unpaired electrons ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? 1. That is Cr. Done. Now, give an example of a magnesium compound in which Mn will show the highest oxidation state. Where Mn will show the oxidation state is KMNO4. ಈಗ compound ಮೇಲೆ different ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ already ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. First year ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತಾರ. Right? So, this is KMNO4 which is present here. That Mn is going to be the highest oxidation state in that compound. Okay. ಈ ತರ twisted questions ಭಾಳ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ D and F block elements ದಿಂದ. So, make sure you people will practice such questions. Be prepared. Okay. Application based. So, give an example of a chromosome compound in which a Cr shows the highest oxidation state. That is going to be what? K2Cr2O7. Done? Yes. Next. So, draw the structure of a manganate ion. That is going to be what? Tetrahedral manganate ion. It is going to be green in color as it is as a paired electrons. Then unpaired electrons. So, Mn is equal to O. Double bond irutte ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ. Same draw the structure of permagnetate ion. Same way people need to draw, and that color will be what? Purple. Even they will ask the colors also. Even though they will ask the colors also. Colors ano keltare. So make sure you people will study the colors also properly. Done na? Next, draw the structure of chromate ion and draw the structure of dichromate ion. Same way itself. Just they have asked here chromate ion, they have asked here dichromate ion. Okay. Next, give 2 reasons that is transition elements shows the variable oxidation state. So, in this elements, the energy gap between the Ns and N minus 1d, Ns and N minus 1d orbitals is very less. Okay, bala kadame ide. Okay. Next comes what? These elements participate the electrons from both Ns and N minus d orbitals during the bond formation. Okay, bond formation agut mundu ivella include agutte. Okay, they will be included. Okay. Next, explain the terms and give one example for each. Third, they have given the terms like diamagnetic substances and paramagnetic substances. So that those both concepts we need to just explain it. Okay. First is what? Diamagnetic substances. Substances which are repelled by a magnetic field. Example Zn2 plus and Cu plus and Su3. Okay. These are what? which are going to be the diamagnetic properties. Now, paramagnetic properties are which? The substances which are attached by a magnetic field. Attached by a magnetic field. Example, Cr3 plus Ti3. Then, yes. Next, write the spin-only formula to calculate the paramagnetic moments and explain the terms. So, they have given the Bohr's model, that is Bm is equal to mu is equal to root of n plus 2. So, according to that Bohr's magnetism, we need to write the formula according to that and explain the terms. So, explain the terms explain madlike. If you people will explain the terms, no, it will be really be helpful to you people. Even yaar paper check ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು terms explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ easy ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವರು check ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ and easily you can score it, right? So, u mu is equal to paramagnetic moment and n is equal to number of unpaired electrons. Number of unpaired electrons. Done. Next, how do you prepare potassium dichromate from the chromate ion, from the chromate ore? Can anyone answer the question from D and F block? If you can. Okay. Undergraduate is asking the questions now. Very good. How do you prepare potassium dichromate from the chromate ore? So, the potassium dichromate in the chromate ore no heat formation agutte. This is also repeated lot of times. This important fixed question. Okay. Done? Yes. So, potassium dichromate is prepared from the chromate ore as follows. The chromate ores are actually fused with the sodium carbonate in excess of air. Okay, that is 4FeCr2O4 plus 8Na2CO3 plus 7O2, which is going to get what? 8Na2CrO4. So, illi in sodium chromate form agidella, a sodium chromate no, now we are getting reacted with the hydrogen again. We are getting reacted with what? Hydrogen again. Okay, I am getting reacted with hydrogen again. One second, guys. Again. So, I am getting reacted with hydrogen. What happens here? We will get what? Sodium dichromate is the product which we will get it. Okay. But we will find potassium dichromate, right? So, this sodium replace we are going to react it with what? KCl. We will react it what? KCl. When you react that with the KCl, you are going to get it what? K2Cr2O7. That is going to be the potassium dichromate. This is very easy steps actually. More step naline equations complete agutte. So I am telling you, this is sure guys. It bidde bidutte. In case it bidre nim salvag na helteni. Yet sala yav questions repeat agidella na helirodu. Adnu on separate video ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ನಾ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದನಲ್ಲ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಆಯ್ತಾ due to the absence of unpaired electrons. Yes. Next, complete the equation. Such types of questions also will be asked a lot. That is Cr2O7 2 minus, which will react with iron 2 with the help of 14 hydrogens. We will get what? 2Cr3 plus, 2Cr3 plus and 6Fe3 plus and 7H2O. In this form, same way magnesium also they have asked. Then same way the magnesium is also been asked. Clear? Next, give any two consequences of lanthanoid contraction. So, they have given two lanthanoid contraction you people need to write. Same way, they have told us to write the two reasons of acetanoid elements shows the variable oxidation state. Important. Variable oxidation state. Application based question idu. Aita? So, the energy gap between the 7s, 6d and 5f orbitals is very less. So, they utilize the electrons from 4s, 6d and 5f orbitals during the bond formation. During the bond formation. Done? Yes. So, this is also very important. Difference between the lanthanides and the acetonides. Please make sure you people will study it. I am giving this PDF. All the answers are present in it. If you people will learn this much also, it's more than enough. Okay. Next, coordination compounds. In coordination compounds also, we will be learning a lots of questions. From these questions, we will get most probably the 5 marks more. Okay, 5 marks questions bala bildate. Okay, they will asking 5 marks questions. Jasti bilutte. First, what are biodendent or didendant ligands? Give examples. So ligands which contain the two donor atoms can form the two coordinate bonds which will be at the central metal atom. Clear? So one is what? Ethylene diamine, and one more is what? Oscillate ion. One more is what? Oscillate ion. Examples ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ. It will help the invigilator to check it properly and they'll give some extra marks. Okay. Next, what are polydendent ligands? Give examples. Ligands which contain more than two donor atoms. It was having a more than two donor atoms and can form the more than two coordinate bonds. More than two coordinate bonds are forming. Then you people need to think it like what? It is actually a polydendent ligand. Poly means what? More than three. Simple. Done. What are ambident ligands? Means what? Ligands which has two or more donor atoms and can bond to central metal atom. So it has a two or more and will bond also with the central metal atom. Those all are called as ambident ligands. Done. Next, what are homolytic complexes? Homolytic complexes are the complexes in which the central metal atom or an atom is being bonded to only one type of donor groups. Like example, ligands. Okay, like example, ligands. Yes, I will upload it after the session itself. Okay. What are heteroleptic complexes? Same way, heteroleptic complexes are what? The complexes in which the central metal ion or atom is bound to more than one type of donor groups. It's more than one type of donor groups. Better you people will be asking for me always the PDF. I'm explaining to you people each and every question. Then why don't you people watch the video full? So full video watch ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಬುಕ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರೀರಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸು ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಎದಕ್ಕೆ PDF ಬೇಕು ಆಮೇಲೆ, ರೈಟ್? So next question, write the facial and meridional isomers. That is going to be the facial. This will be the meridian. Okay, this is also important, most important actually. Practice this also question properly. Done. Next question. Write the postulates of Werner's theory of coordination compounds. So in coordination compounds, the central metal atom or ion has two types of valences. They are what? Primary valency and the secondary valency. Clear? So here primary valency and secondary valency is Werner's theory. But you know actually. So those all three things you people need to learn it. Done? Yes. Secondary valency. Okay. Both the things are there. Next, using the VBT, explain the type of hybridization, geometry and magnetic property. Okay, important guys, too much important. Short. Okay, hybridization mele short one question bilatte. Don't miss this out anyone. Okay, next, this is what explanation has been given to this. That is explained last question of the chapter. That is going to be the explain crystal field splitting in the octahedral complexes. In octahedral complexes, how the crystal field is being done. So in this way, you people need to draw the diagram neatly draw ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, next, hello alkanes and hello arenes. Now the organic chemistry comes, and here this is also high weightage chapter guys. High weightage, must do all named reactions. Okay, ಎಲ್ಲ named reactions ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್, ಫಿನಾಲ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲಿಂದ you people will ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ score the marks. Okay, done. Yes, let's start first question. Gover's process, that is alcohol reacts with halogen acids in the presence of dehydrating agents like anhydrous ZnCl2 or concentrated sulfuric acid to give alkyl halides. Clear? So this is also one type of a named reactions itself. This is also very important. Must do. Okay. Next, Darzin's method, that is alcohols are refused with the thionyl chloride in the presence of pyrimidine to form the alkyl chlorides. It will be forming what? Alkyl chlorides. You can just check it out. In the place of or, you can put anything. Okay, CH3, CH2, C6H6. So you know this is general equation. Okay, a general equation mele one example kottidare. As I told you people, anything you people can put. Ethyl hakidare. C2H5OH, which is getting reacted with SOCl2 to form what? Pyrimidine and a reflex that is going to form what? C2H5Cl, that is ethyl chloride. We will get what? Ethyl chloride plus SO2 plus HCl plus HCl. Then next comes what? Sand-Mears reaction, Suar's reaction and Flinkelton's reaction. Okay, Flinkelton's reaction. So first is what? Sand-Mears reaction, conversion of the diazonium salt of aromatic hydrocarbons to halohydrocarbons in the presence of cuprous halide is called as what? Sand-Mears reaction. Sand-Mears reaction. Example what? Whenever the benzene is being diazonium chloride is being treated with a cuprous chloride in HCl, chlorobenzene is being formed. What will be formed? Chlorobenzene is the thing which will be formed. Then next, this is how the reaction is going to be. Make sure you people will practice this. Okay, same way, these are the two named reactions which are going to surely in this three, one question is going to be coming. Okay, one question sure I baratta. Okay, ma'am, this question yaudu baralla. O baralla andre kuntu odbekappa. Next, beta elimination reaction is also very important. It says Lewis rule also is very important. Make sure you people will practice this both the equations. This is also very important. Okay, when the haloalkanes is being heated with the alcoholic potash. Okay, alcoholic potash react aguttalla avaga it undergoes the dehydrohalogenation process aguttadu aita. So avaga it will give what? Alkene. It will give what? Alkene. Then this reaction is actually called as what? Beta elimination reaction. And because the hydrogen atom is a alcoalkene, it is being removed from the beta carbon. So we'll get it what? Propene. This is the simple example which you people can remember. Then next Sentmers' rule, that is during the elimination of the hydrogen halides, the hydrogen atoms must be removed. Hydrogen atom completely remove agutta. From where? From the carbon atom. Hydrogen atom will be removed from the carbon atom, which has been combining or containing least number of hydrogen atoms. Kadame number of hydrogen atoms irutte, but carbon or hydrogen tagitette. So hence the highly substituted alkene is being formed. That will be the major product. Okay, which will be the major product? And main thing you people need to remember is wherever the elements has been attached to the meta or ortha, that all things are going to be what? Minor. And if it is being attached to the completed to the para, it is going to be the major product. Okay, done? Yes. Next, Wood's reaction, Wood's fitting reaction and fitting reaction. These three reactions are must do. Don't miss these three questions. These all are named reactions. These all are named reactions. You people need to practice this named reactions very well. Okay, bala practice ಮಾಡಬೇಕು named reactions ಅನ್ನ miss ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. In case confusion ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ separate ಆಗಿ tricks ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ named reactions ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹೋಗಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ named reactions mid terms ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ 15 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. Even I have given the tricks to remember them also. Okay, go check this out also. Then ma'am, exam nalli questions yaudu baralla out of syllabus. Out of syllabus lopa ivala named reactions. So that chapter is not there, I can understand. Some of the colleges have not kept few chapters which has been there, but we are doing most of the chapters which has been commonly in all the colleges. Okay, Wood's reaction nalli enagutte? Wood's fitting reaction and Wood's fitting reaction. All these three things are important. Next, explain the mechanism of SN2 reaction which is taking in the methyl bromide. Okay, in the methyl bromide also, this is also question Sure, sure too, and important also. Okay. Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation is sure shot, guys. This is also very important. Must do question. Aita. Friedel-Crafts alkylation alli whenever you're taking the chlorobenzene, you have taken the chlorobenzene, it's been reacting with the methyl chloride. It's getting reacted with the methyl chloride, CH3Cl. Okay. Then what happens in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3, we are going to get what? Orthochlorotoluene and para-chlorotoluene. I told you people, para means what? Always you people need to remember, para means major product, ortho and meta means it is going to be the minor product. That's what I have mentioned it here, right? Next comes what? Friedel-Crafts acylation. Okay, acylation in the chlorobenzene reacts with the acetyl chloride in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride catalyst to give what? Mixture of ortho and para chlorophenols. Phenols. Okay. So, same thing again. We have taken the chlorobenzene. We are reacting with what? Acetyl chloride. We are reacting with acetyl chloride in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3. We are going to get the product as what? Orthochloroacetophenol and parachloroacetophenol. Done. Next, alcohols and phenols. This is the last chapter, I think. Yes, this will be the last chapter which I am going to explain it. So, write the steps in the mechanism of the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of the ethene to ethanol. So, this is actually a high weightage chapters. In short, if I tell you then. Even in the boards, even in the midterms. Okay. So, mechanism mechanism involves 3 steps. First will be the protonation, then nucleophilic attack and the deprotonation. According to that, you need to do it. Ma'am, if I will spam, what will you do? Oh, you want to spam the chats? Spam it and see. Let's see. Next, how are secondary alcohols prepared from the Grignard's reagent? So, secondary alcohols means R double dash ಹೇಗೆ form ಆಗುತ್ತೆ in the process of what? Grignard's reagent. This is short, must do. Okay. So, the first two Grignard's reagent will react with the aldehydes to form an addition compound, that is nucleophilic addition will be happening. Okay. Nucleophilic addition will be happening at the R dash. Okay. Now, we are going to add the water there. Hydrogen needs to be added there. Okay. What we'll get? Secondary alcohol will be present with the presence of MgOHX. Done. Next is what? How do you convert the salicylic into the aspirin? This has also been repeated a lot of times. June 2024 nallinu balasala question kelidare. Aita. So, you'll notice salicylic acid is which is present, which is getting reacted with CH3CO2O, which will form what? Acetyl salicylic acid. That is aspirin is going to be forming. So, idu balasala repeat agiro question must do. Done na? Understood? Yes. Next comes, how is phenol prepared from aniline? Write the equation. So, hege phenol is being prepared with the help of the aniline. So, I have taken the aniline in the presence of NaNO2. Okay. In the presence of NaNO2 and HCl. Okay. ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ N2 ಏನು ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಕುಂಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay. So, what we are going to get? N2Cl, that is going to be the benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride. 2 diazonium. Okay. That is going to be in presence of H2O. We are going to get what? OH. That is going to be the phenol. This is our phenol. Plus N2 plus HCl. Clear? Next, explain the preparation of phenol from the cumene. Must do, guys. This is short. Okay. This question miss ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ ಬಹಳ ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿರೋ question cumene ಮೇಲೆ. Okay. When the cumene is being oxidized in the presence of air, cumene hydroperoxide is being obtained. Okay. When the cumene is being actually got oxidized, ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ in the presence of O2, we are going to get what? Cumene hydroperoxide. We will get what? Cumene hydroperoxide means 2CH3COOH. Done. Next, what happens in the presence of H2O? We are going to get what? Phenol. Clear? Plus CH3COCH3. That was what side product will be getting what? Acetone. Clear? Side product will be the acetone. Next, how does the phenol react with the concentrated nitric acid, and what happens when the phenol is being treated with the bromine water? So you bala questions important to hege yavaga phenol bromine water jode treat ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? OH which is being getting, this is also very important, okay? 3Br2 which will react to form what? Ortho, para, meta, yella. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬರೀತಾರೆ? 2,4,6 tribromopenol. 2,4,6 tribromopenol is being formed in the presence of 3HBr, means to balance it. Okay. Next, cobalt's reaction with the equations. You'll ನೋಡಬಹುದು ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. ಅವಾಗಿನ ತನಕ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದು. ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಡು. Clear? So, when the sodium peroxide is being treated with the CO2, a weak electrolyte, that is orthohydroxybenzoic acid, that is sodium salicylate, is being formed, okay, which is going to be acidified to get salicylic acid, which will be acidified to get the salicylic acid. Clear? Done? Yes. Next is what? Explain the Reimer-Tiemann reaction. Explain the Reimer-Tiemann reaction. So here what happens when we are treating the phenol, with CHCl3 in the presence of aqueous NaOH, that is a base, we are going to get the intermediate reaction. What is that? ONA, and at the position of ortho we are going to get the attached as CHCl3. Okay, CH3Cl3 attach agutte ortho kade. Then in the presence of NaOH, we are going to get this reaction. Then we will get the salicylic aldehyde. We'll get the salicylic aldehyde. You can just observe how many times they have asked this question. Okay. Must do. That has been repeated a lot of times. Okay. Next comes what? How anisole reacts with the acetyl chloride in the presence of anhydrous. This is also most important question. Then next comes how anisole reacts with a mixture of concentrated sulfuric acid and concentrated nitric acid. Okay. Yavaga anisole will react. Yavaga react agutte. Yavaga concentrated sulfuric acid jode hege react agutte. But the concentrated nitric acid jode hege react agutte. Adu bala important to. Aita. So whenever the anisole reacts with a mixture of concentrated sulfuric acid and the nitric acid to yield a mixture of ortho and para nitroanisole. Ortho and para nitroanisole. Clear? So you can just observe here ortho and para. Clear? Para will be included as what? Major product, and the ortho will be included as what? Minor product. Done? So these are all the important questions. Yes, we will give the PDF. Don't worry. We will give the PDF. So adne helala PDF ಬೇಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, PDF ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾ ಏನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೇನಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Go and see the videos. This is very important more than the PDF. Okay. So if you people are not subscribed to the channel, must subscribe to the channel. First subscribe it and mark your attendance also. Who has not marked your attendance, make sure to mark your attendance also. So even yavya questions ಮಾಡಿದೆನಲ್ಲ, yes, we will give the PDF once the class is done. Okay. So make sure you people will practice this questions, all the things, because na ella questions ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ questions. Okay. ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು 100 questions ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ 5, 6, 10 questions ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇವನಷ್ಟೇ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ನೀವು 50 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತರ ಶೋರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have already given the questions of 2 marks, 5 marks, 3 marks questions separately. Go check those videos also. It will be really be helpful to you people. Okay. And all the best for your midterm exams. Prepare well. And if you have any doubts, you can ask it in the comment box. Till then, see you everyone.